Kenneth, may I ask you, what is it that you are most constructive on? And I'm not talking about a specific timeline of 12 to 18 months. You could well be investing because you invest at times for a very long period of time as well. Where is it that if you had a chance to put in money currently without bothering about when the return will come, as long as the return is magnified, what would that bucket be?
Okay, let me break this down. Okay, so we are at 3% or 3.5% of world GDP, and we are at 22, 23% of population. And as we continue to grow, we have to take market share from the rest of the world.
Right.
Now, you have to go and figure out companies that will build their franchise in the rest of the world. That's one element of all of it. We've seen how much wealth IT has got created. We've seen the dominance of Indian pharmaceutical businesses in the West. We've seen how Indian chemical companies have gone out and made their mark. And from there, you will see multiple number of more businesses. I mean, we are the second largest steel manufacturers in the world right now, and we're growing capacity out there. So all of this is coming together quite nicely. Now, pick your franchise out there, and this is the large trend that is playing out. Domestically, infra businesses and utilities, I mean, they are expanding at a, or at least the numbers that if you put the numbers together, it's going to be a scale business that is out there. Now, in that scale business, you got to allocate your capital to parts of the value chain where you feel comfortable with and where you think the the returns will I won't say it's back ended, but it will be which will be out, which will to have a large extent an outlier return out there. So these are the two pockets that are there. The third pocket, which is the consumer economy, I think that will come back. It might have a shorter cycle than I think than the last time, but whenever it does come back, you got to be a little ready for some of those businesses. Now, case in point is if you look at all the QSR businesses, they're going through a massive expansion in in uh, in number of stores or in capacity, not numbers, so in capacity. But the market cap has gone just one way, which is down. So look for these trends, look for a bottoming out of the entire cycle, and just work your way around it. So the first two are my priorities. The second one is essentially the third one is essentially something that we're waiting and watching for.
Kenneth Andrade, such a pleasure talking to you in advance. Easter greetings. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, guys. Wish you the same.
Thank you, and look forward to talking to you more often, most importantly.